All right, so what's up, everybody? It's Trade of Truth, and we are getting a little bit into the different, some of the different circles, if you will, of the inners of Nairobi. So we were invited by Seba, one of my favorite Kenyan artists, to this event that's at Matrix 1 over in Westlands. I'd like to say a little bit closer to Sarah Center. So yeah, let's take a look around, man. Let's see what kind of art they have over here. So I haven't found Seba yet, but this is a gorgeous event. I love the venue. I mean, I know we're here for the art, but if we just look outside for 2 seconds, you can kind of see without the reflection. But yeah, super nice art. You got all the different artists. So this one is by Maori Wasike. I'm sorry if I butchered that. I'm still learning how to pronounce a lot of the Kenyan names, but this is dope right here. Yeah. And realistically, I feel like this is meant to be sold like together. Like they have it priced separately, but it's definitely meant to be sold together. Like this is solid. I'm really loving just the diversity of art pieces that they have around here. And I'm also starting to be able to tell, like, this is that same Maori individual. I'm starting to be able to tell kind of like the style. Granted, they could all be from, you know, the same line of their paintings and their artwork. This one's cool. It's different. I like it. I'd put this in my house for sure. This is definitely cool. And actually for 100K, it's not bad. Who made this one? This is Nadia Wanjiru. So here's the whole thing. Super solid. I love it. I love it. This entire space. So for those who didn't know, I'm very much into art. I had a relatively decent collection of art back in the US, mainly from, obviously not originals, I wish, but like I have an original of Van Gogh, or not an original, geez, I just said that. I have one from Van Gogh, and it's his Starry Night. I love Van Gogh. He's one of my favorite artists ever. This one is untitled, but I love it. It's kind of like a, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the word called, it's sonder. And it basically means that everybody else is living a life just as complex as yours is. So in my opinion, it's about giving grace because we're all living life for the first time. So it's also going to be my next tattoo, actually, that I'm going to get on my arm. And it's actually kind of like that. It's going to be a person walking, and then their shadow is going to spell out Sonder. So don't steal my idea before I get it, please. But yeah, you got a lot of stuff here. Got a lot of good art, honestly. This one is also untitled. I believe it's by the same person. But yeah, man, you got plenty of different artworks over here, and there's an entire other side. Yes, I have one. Leave me alone. There's an entire other side of it actually that I want to showcase. These are both super cool. This is priced together because obviously it wouldn't make sense for you to only have one and not get together. For $230, not bad, by the exact same individual as the last two that I showed you guys, actually. David Thuku. And this one is untitled. Yeah, I'm really not good with Roman numerals, I'm going to be honest. So don't blame me for this. But I want to say it's X is a 20, right? So like 19. I'm gonna say 19. But I could be very much wrong. But let's get back to this one. This one is like super cool. It's huge. It's huge, people. But I love it. Like there's just so much detail in it. Like they have one piece and it says looks like it says no jobs for youths and students. Again, I could be terrible at reading, who knows. Dr. Hassan, manpower and size. It's got a lot. So it looks like it's almost like headlines from different this is so cool. Headlines from different like maybe like newspapers or things of that nature. But yeah, I really love it. This is really great. So let's get a little bit to the other side of this venue, because they're the ones who have, almost forgot one. So this is super cool. And this is by Tabu E Munyoki. This one is called Rosemary Munyoki III. So possibly a family member of the artist. This is super interesting though. You can tell hold on. I want to kind of show you guys a little detail. I don't know if you can tell, but that's like, I think that's the same person. Like that's like almost like the mother. But she's like smiling in this little cutout. But obviously on the outside, she's extremely tired. So I think it shows that she might be possibly a shell of who she once was. I love it though. I love it. I love the depth that comes in it. So that's super cool. So let's swing around. We'll swing around to the other side. And in the meantime, in between time, right before we get over there, we have this one who is, let's see, this is called Outdoor Studies by Paul Mejia. And this one is super cool. Is that like a cow in the back? Looks like a cow up at the top. It's kind of cool. Yeah, honestly, I have no words. I think it's super dope. I like the way that the chairs look kind of like broken in paint, if you will. Those shirts and like hoodies and stuff are really well done though. Really well done. That's like super realistic. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. And then we have one more. I believe that would be probably by the same artist. Indeed, the Tabu E Munyoki. And this is Rosemary Munyoki II. So I would imagine that, Rosemary Munyoki I is probably around here somewhere. So we'll have to find that. And again, I love the small details of showing the past self versus the present self. I think it's really cool, really interesting how he does that, or how he or she does that. I apologize. I have no idea who this artist is, but I love their work. So let's keep on moving. Hopefully we can find Seba here. I don't even know if Seba is here, but we'll see. So here we are. This is again Tabu E Munyoki. It's 72,000 Kenyan shillings, and this is called In Conversation, a hair series. So we can see it there at like a salon or something. It's kind of cool, actually, if you look a little bit closer. The background is, if you're Black, you've seen it. You go into the hair salon or you go into the barbershop and you see they got like, the number ones and the number twos. They got all the hairstyles on there and you just pick one. So I think that's super dope. And even actually on the back of the catalog that she's reading right now, it's like that too. So I think that's really dope. I think that's super cool. Oh my goodness. Let's get into this right over here. First of all, gorgeous piece. The amount of motion that you have in the fabric in this art piece is fantastic. Actually, Easter egg, a little butterfly on the boy's shoulder. Super dope. I feel like I have an inkling This is called Peace Found Me Here. Onesmus Martin. And this is actually oil on canvas. Interesting. It really looks like it was almost like pencil, or maybe like even some charcoal in the background for the black. I don't know. I like it though. This is really nice. It's a huge piece too, like super huge piece. So, and then this is kind of dope. It's entitled by Nadia10. Pretty sure we've looked at some of Nadia's work earlier, but this is going for 65,000. So I like it. This man looks like he's at peace, you know, doing some of that deep breathing, some of that fine dining and breathing, if you will. And we have found Seba, everybody. So let us go say hi when she's out of her lovely conversation, of course, because we're not rude and we don't interrupt. So in the meantime, while she's actually over there, let's look at a couple of pieces. We have this one. This is called Hair Clinic. Okay, so it looks like I've heard this is also by Tabu Imonyoki. I've heard that there are, and I apologize again for being relatively ignorant in this space, but I've heard that they do basically, there are some tribes that put clay like in their hair. I'm not sure on the cultural significance of it myself. Obviously, I'm going to do some research on that because I'm actually kind of curious. But yeah, I think this is super cool that it uses like actual photos, but then in the same regard, there's the personalized kind of art piece to it of them kind of painting around the cut up. And they all have these nice funky shirts on, so that's pretty cool. Let's go see Seba. Hello, how are we? I did. I told you I'd be here. This is wonderful. I love this.
It's nice, yeah? So that table there, I'll introduce you if you like, are most of the artists.
Okay, yeah, I figured. They look like it.
Yes, yeah, those are my friends, colleagues.
Okay.
I'll introduce you in a bit.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just, I was on that side looking at a lot of the work, so I'm just rotating over to this side.
Okay.
Kind of showing off the space. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Seba's so lovely, everybody. All right. This is awesome though. They almost, I don't know if I want to say this. I don't know. I don't know if this is like, yeah, whatever. Look, man, I have an opinion, and if it's wrong, then it's wrong. But they almost look like how people in like the depictions in Buddhism, like the faces, and like it kind of reminds me of that at least. And how they did the faces. So I think that's pretty cool. And then they have another one like this. Again, super fantastic. This is a gorgeous piece. Now, the faces, I would say, are like, they look similar to how, they would depict them in Buddhism. However, the hair, absolutely, maybe it's a wrap. Because I can kind of see, it might be hard for you guys to see, but I can kind of see with the fine kind of brush strokes in the hair / hair covering. It looks like there's a seam almost, so it could just be a hair cover. But this is, of course, oh no, this is a different individual. Wow. This is called Reaching Out, by, dang, I'm not good at this name, but I'll get it for you guys. There you go. That individual. That's the one who made this and also made this one as well. So super talented, super talented. And we are crossing over to the other side. Well, we're on the other side, but we're crossing over. So let's get a couple of these other pieces really quick. This reminds me of my kindergarten photo. Except we weren't dressed nearly as nice. This is Steps of Success by Paul Nizia. I believe we've seen some of Paul's work also earlier in the video. But yeah, super cool. I like how there's equally detail, but like not detail in the faces of some of these individuals. Like you can tell this person has glasses on, even though there's like not that much, I guess active detail into like showing off like eyeballs and things like that nature, but super cool. I really like it. So we'll move on. We'll move on to some of these canvas pieces that I have over here. Okay, so we're getting more into a nature scene. A nature scene. I do like it. Like the kind of tall grass, Sorry, I had to keep tapping into this wine. This is called Dense Grass. Go figure. By Rasto Cyprian. So super cool. I'm a huge like animal and like nature kid, so anything that's like this is right up my alley. And then you have this one, I believe, probably by the same person. Yep, Cyprian again. And this one kind of looks like something was there, like something has made its kind of den in this area. You can tell it's matted. The grass has been, moved to the side. And this one is called Measure of Personal Love. So these are really cool pieces. Let me back up a little bit so you guys can see the whole thing. But yeah, these are super cool pieces, man. If we move over, we got the bar over there. And then we have more of the pieces over there. And then let's see over here. Okay, look, another nature thing. This is again Rasto Cyprian. So this is a little bit different, actually. I like this. It's giving, I know at least Kenya, you guys really have like a wet season and then dry season. So it's not like the 4 seasons that we have in the US or the UK, I guess. More people are aware of that. But this almost gives me fall vibes. So could you tell everybody your name?
I'm Onesmus Martin, an artist living and working in Kenya.
And so this is one of your pieces, correct? And your older style?
Yeah.
So just tell me a little bit about kind of what was your muse when you were making it, kind of, what drove you to create something in more of the graffiti kind of street art aspect of things.
Yeah. So it's very multi-layered. Usually inspired by the wall as the canvas.
Right.
And so, basically learning from, different kinds of mark making that informs about the immediate society that, lives around.
Right.
So basically, you see a lot of, how people are, the movement of people are restricted.
Right.
So for example, you see, like Koja Upigwe is like, if you pee here, you'll be beaten.
Right.
So those restrictions, but also looking at, consumerism in terms of the posters. Mm-hmm. So I'm taking the posters from the street.
Okay.
These are real.
So those are real posters from the streets.
Yeah. The process is just to recreate the wall the way it is. Also speaking about, in a space where we are living in, we are living in a time of there's so much information.
Right.
And so some information might be directed to you.
Yeah.
And some are not for you. For example, in the walls you'll see numbers like that.
Yeah.
Numbers like that. But so these are information that you're picking.
Right.
But some are not meant for you. Mm-hmm. So basically commenting also on, when you're living in a space where there's so much information, what do you do with the information that are not for you? Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Dude, this is, honestly, this is my kind of abstract right here, though. Like, this is everything. This is everything. I just bought a piece from Seba, actually, and it gave exactly this vibe, dude. So, yeah, man, if this give me a couple months to get something like this, man. We are going to talk. We are going to have conversation about this one. Yeah, I love it, dude. I love your art. I love what you're doing. Even your new art styles. Yeah. Like, I love everything that you're doing, man. I wanted to find more, local Kenyan artists because I feel like it's shown, but I don't think it's shown enough.
Yeah.
And I want to show off the fact that there's so much creativity in the minds of everybody.
Yeah.
So I love what you're doing, man. It was great to meet you. It was great to talk to you. Pick your brain a little bit about this. And man, I look forward to seeing all your pieces in the future. Thank you.